Hi there, I just love a good mud kitchen, don't you? Welcome to Kids Talk, where we're going to be finding out what children really think about all those important things in life. In today's show, our primary school children are going to be putting the world to rights and also giving us an insight on what you can do with a nifty wand.
I'm not going to say Harry Potter because everyone knows who he is. So.
Dumbledore.
Hermione.
That man
Yeah,
with
that
the
man.
snake.
Yeah, the man with the snake. I jumped when he came on.
Harry Potter has really changed the way children think about all things witchy and wizardy. They're really clued up on every spell, from how to turn your best friend into a frog into how to turn them into a unicorn. It really is lovely to think of some of the things that these children would like to do.
I would have a secret rabbit and turn it into a frog. I would do Agatha Gad, and the spell would make everything go blue. Well, it would be maybe like a kind spell, so if someone's mean, you can turn them kind. Beverly Babbly Boo. Like that one.
Make a load of cute things and rainbows fall from the sky.
You do magic on persons to turn them into frogs.
I would like people to be much more happier.
I will cast a spell on my mum and I will turn it into a frog for then she can keep the noise down.
Well, I wasn't expecting some of those answers. Children can be quite evil, can't they? They say that the simplest things in life are the best things. It doesn't have to cost a lot of money to make you happy. But if you could have what you wanted, what would it be?
A MGP stunt scooter. I would like a house for then my sister wouldn't keep knocking on my door, and then I could do anything I want, and I could sit on my bed and just watch TV all day and night, and I can have some servants to help me. I would like a print camera because I always want to get an album and put photos in it, and I would like to get photos of animals and when I'm on a holiday. A new bike because I like going on my bike to the park. My best thing would be a time machine to go in the future so I could get a hoverboard and get all sorts of like future things.
A baby brother. A baby brother was born this year.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Oscar.
Is he a good baby brother, Isaac?
Yeah.
He doesn't cry that much, does he? He's very cute.
Well, there's a school trip and I'm really looking forward to it.
Well, I think the best thing that's happened to me this year was going to cinemas and meeting new friends and all that, so a lot.
If you could go back in history and be anybody at all, maybe Anne Frank wouldn't be your first choice, but it certainly was for one of our pupils.
I think she enjoyed her life because she was with her family and everyone, and like she got to have an adventure as well.
A caveman.
Oh yeah, that would be a good one.
Cleopatra.
What do you like about her?
Well, I like the fact she wears a lot of jewellery, and I like the hairstyle that she does, and like the costumes that she does, and it's so cool.
Rosa Parks.
Why would you like to meet Rosa Parks?
I think she'd be a very interesting lady to meet.
What was so good about Rosa Parks?
She sat on the bus. She fought for the black people because the white people were treating the black people badly as slaves and stuff.
I love Everton that never gets a trophy. Everton always get the trophies.
Sometimes the Everton doesn't get trophies sometimes.
Sometimes the Liverpool don't get trophies.
Liverpool get all of the presents.
Liverpool, Everton. Liverpool, Everton. Liverpool, Everton. Liverpool, Everton. Liverpool, Everton. Liverpool, Everton.
I like Liverpool. I go in the Liverpool
Everton.
house.
Liverpool. Blue. Liverpool. Liverpool. Because it is. My favourite football is Liverpool. My favourite one is Liverpool too.
Personally, I support Accrington Stanley.
Being out.
I'm not sure because they try and save the goals from the other team, but also the people that are running around and trying to tackle them, they might get exhausted from all the running, so I'm not sure.
Sometimes I have to go in goal for my team, but I go in goal for training when our goalie's not there, but most of the time no.
Personally, I think any position where you won't get your nails broken.
My special power will be invisibility. If I were a superhero, my name would be Fanta Girl from Fantastic Girl. And my superpower will be electricity. Breathe underwater and flying, and I would have really big wings. If they're in the water and they can't swim, when I'm flying I might see them and I might get them. I would be a girl and I would be inspiring. So like when they're just like going on the phone and there's like a drink next to them, I like take it. I will spy on people and then I would climb under tables and then I would do people's laces and then they'll fall over when they get off the chair. If I were a superhero, my name would be Magic Marnie, and I would go around the world and I'd save people if they were like gonna die, and I'd have a plug that said LFC on the back. My name will be Invisibility Spine.
As someone who's never really grown up, I can't really tell you my personal thoughts on that, but I tell you what, these children have got it nailed.
When I grow up, I want to be a window cleaner. You have to just pretend you've got to get a brush from you, buy a brush, and you've got to clean your own windows to practice. And you might need to get some of your own bubbly water as well. When I grow up, I would like to be an astronaut to see if aliens are real. I want to be a swimming god. When I'm bigger, I want to be a princess. I'm gonna borrow a prince and I'm gonna live in a castle.
I like to be a doctor when I grow up because they check people out. As a doctor and Peppa Pig, and I just would like to be like that. I'm a butterfly.
I'm a train driver because I like trains.
When I grow up, I'm gonna be a butterfly.
I want to be a dancer or a singer or an actor. I'm going to be one to look at aliens just in case they're real.
No, because there's like a possibility of dying. I don't want to die yet.
Like you can't breathe if you like break your helmet.
No.
Not at all.
No, I just hate the dark sometimes.
Do you?
Yeah, so I wouldn't like to be there. I think I would go to the moon as well, because there might be cows there. No cows.
Tim Peake, thank goodness, has got a lot to answer for. He's really stirred the imagination of lots of young people that wouldn't know anything about space otherwise. The great thing about this show is the school dinners. Join me for part 2 in just a few minutes of Kids Talk. Ooh, roasties. Who does most of the work in your house? Is it Mum, Dad, the au pair? Stay here to find out with Kids Talk. I wonder, do they still do Manchester tart? Do you remember it was a bit of pastry, strawberry jam, then there was custard, and then coconut on top. Mwah! Gorgeous.
My favourite school dinner is jacket potato. My favourite school dinner is pizza. I like the cheese sandwiches. I like chocolate cake. And I like jelly. I like my crisps. I have curry rice. The strawberries. We don't have sweets or ice cream. Sometimes we have ice cream. Sometimes we have ice cream. Sometimes we have just normal desserts. Sometimes we have strawberries and grapes. And the things that I don't like, I don't want.
I've had my best friend for over 40 years. But if you take a listen to this little lot, they're not quite sure who's their best friend or why sometimes.
My best friend is Alfie because we play together a lot of the time when we play barbecues, and when we play barbecues we've got guns because we look after the planet. My best friend is Sienna because she always plays with me. We never ever argue because she's nice to me and I'm nice to her.
My best friend is Dominic because we play together. And Dominic is in my street in McGill because we live on the same road. My best friend is Bobby. My best friend's Holly. Holly's my best friend. I like her because she plays with me in the playground. You have to play with them to make them happy.
My best friend is Sid because he makes me laugh by jokes.
My best friend is Sid because he lets me play with him and we have lots of fun games with each other.
My best friend is Maisie because when I'm all alone, she comes to me and she makes me happy and she plays with me.
My best friend is Hayden because he makes me laugh quite a lot.
Now, I've got a younger brother and we still fight like cat and dog. I'm relieved that we're not the only ones.
My sister's really funny. She plays with ponies and I play with Action Man.
I've got a sister and a brother and they're called Leo and Holly. Probably the best one would be my sister Holly because my brother always scratches me and Holly.
My sister's about 2. My sister's 3 and she's that big. Well, my sister's good, not all the time.
My sister's naughty, but sometimes in nursery she wears in her pants.
One of my sisters is 13, the other sister is 27 and the other brother's 26. My best one is my bigger sister because she always plays with me and she's always funny.
Now, if you're a parent, you'll know all about pets. You buy them, you tell the kids to look after them, they never do, and you end up looking after them for the rest of their life, including vet's bills. Let's see what they think about their pets.
I've got dogs too. A golden and a yellow one. The golden one's yellow as well, and she's white, and that's Rosie, and she's a Colin, and a black and white dog called Cooper, and he's a sheepdog.
I've got 2 hamsters and they're called Elsa and Stampy. My brother's one's called Stampy and mine's called Elsa. Mine's little and my brother's one is a little bit big than mine. And me and my mum clean. I pick spiders up and chase my mum around the garden.
Once someone left the cage door open, and I still think it was Lizzie, but she's the friend. And Coco jumped out, but Coco's mine, and she was running around the playroom, and she actually went behind the TV, and we were all very scared because if she chewed one of the cables, she could have got electrocuted or died.
A fish.
What's it called?
Flip. Flop died.
Oh, so you had Flip and Flop.
Yeah.
Are you going to get another Flop for Flip?
No.
Don't you think Flip might be a bit lonely?
No, it's massive.
When I was like 2, I had a fish, but it died. Then I had a dog, and it died. But now I've got a big cat, but it's actually small, but for his type, but he's that big and his type are like that big. If he was going to get one, it would be a British Bulldog, because it looks cute with the sticky ears. And you know, we once took them on such a long walk that it was so long the dogs got cramped legs. And Daddy said if you heard Cooper if you were really careful and you heard Cooper and you listened really carefully to Cooper, you'd hear his back legs creaking because he once went on a very long walk. I've got 3 fish. One's called Steve, one's called Michael, and one's called Harriet. Normally it's me and my dad that cleans my fish tank. My dad goes to work in Salford and he works 4 days a week. And my mum works here and she works 5 days a week. My mum's a teacher and my dad is, I don't know what my dad is. My mum teaches gym, but now she doesn't. And my dad works at the office. In my house, my mum does the most work. And my dad does a little bit because he only sits on the couch and watch football. And I just sit on the couch and watch my iPad, and my mum's always doing the dishes. My mum does all the hard work in the house because she does like all the ironing, cooking and clean the dishes, and my dad just does like the gardening and that. My dad does the most work, but my mum does a bit. My mum does the bed and a bit, and she does the ironing quite often. But my dad cooks the tea, and sorts my bed a lot, does cuts the grass a lot, and he didn't do anything else. Mum. She does the dishes, she does work, she does iron, she does graft.
What's about your dad?
And he does watch the football. My mum does the most work, but now she's pregnant. And she feels a lot sick, and my dad does a bit work, but before he wasn't doing at all. My mum sometimes feels sick and my dad does all the work. But my mum still does the dishes, ironing and other jobs. But my dad does jobs in the garden, and if it's a dirty job, he does them.
My dad's the best cook because my mum hardly ever does it. My dad usually sits on the computer and he tries to get money.
Some little gems in there as always. If you've enjoyed Kids Talk and you'd like us to feature your school or club, just get in touch with us, and I'll see you next time.